Void Spirit, they can rotate together. Void Spirit is rotating alone, then you have the Nature Prophet just TPing in, so they could get a couple of really good pickoffs, let's say on a Storm Spirit that's mid. That could be really problematic, but I guess Unique will answer in a way in which they put the Phoenix mid lane very early on, after let's say level 4 or 5 on Storm, and Storm just farms the jungle, gets his levels. So there are ways of dealing with the Prophet constantly rotating and pressuring you.
Unique will have to do that if they're able to actually claim themselves a victory and cause some problems for Team Secret's first series of the tournament. It's nice to see Matumba back on Bear.
We've been talking a lot about TobiWan and how he's the master of the bear right now. He plays
what the hell is Nisha turning? What is Nisha turning into with that taunt? It's a shock. It's a shotgun morph.
Yeah.
It's a shotgun morph.
Shotgun, yeah.
That's very appropriate for memes. That's actually the first time I've seen that, so that's probably terrible that I'm saying that and admitting this, but hey, it is what it is.
It's fine. Also, that shotgun it actually makes the hero a bit broken because you can't, funnily enough, you can't see projectiles when he's morphed into it. So if he morphs into the shotgun and he E-blades you, you won't actually see the projectile moving to you.
What?
Yeah, it's a bit, just a little tiny bit pay to win. Maybe they fixed that. Maybe there was a patch I didn't see, but it was pretty bad when it came out.
Well, top bounty room battle. Matumba gets to have some fun. I don't actually, no. They don't think they want to have much fun at all.
Does he snatch it? No, he doesn't.
No. Well, they will actually pull a Conker back, however. This will make a couple of problems for BZZ, but Vanscore's also here. An illusion harassment, but what damage is really done? Bear cops a bit, but Matumba's okay with this. So Puppey actually gets to run with the offlane. So Zai, the Pango, and Nature's Prophet working together. Gonna try and make Ember Spirit's life a living hell on the safe lane.
With the Blightstone, I think this is pretty good. You have Orb of Venom on Zai, Blightstone on Nature's Prophet. You're really able to hurt Palantimos. So I think it's definitely a stronger lane than Pango plus Void Spirit. And top lane, I don't see Matumba Man suffering really.
Oh my God.
So because of that, you can do this.
When you say hurt, he's below 200 already.
Yep.
Swashbuckle connects with a couple of train hits, and Vanscore's gonna have some hard times. And they've only got Tango, so it's a slow up. Actually, Vanscore does have a salve available.
And it's not like Flame Guard is going to really help you. On top lane Illusion, he dropped really low, but should be fine, I think.
Puppey lost his courier, but he's going to get a kill on the body block from the trains. Perfect positioning, allowing Zion to get that last attack in. His courier bait, potentially.
On the top lane Illusion as well managed to get back. He has boots, no more regen. And you can see Yabzor, like this Void Spirit really isn't the strongest laner when it comes to these supports, right? Your position 4 Void Spirits shouldn't be able to zone out many heroes, but Phoenix is also awful when it comes to these first few levels. And because of that, Yabzor is completely capable of zoning him out along bot lane.
They win again. Very low on life for Team Secret, but they find the kill. And Zayat saving itself.
They don't have a way of dealing with the Flame Guard on the bottom lane, but they don't have to.
Yapzor's in a bit of trouble. Hit by many Fire Spirits, he'll dodge the last one, which will mean he won't tick out. But Yapzor is not a healthy man, and now he goes for his run all the way home.
He does have boots, he's to the those, so should be fine. Meanwhile, if you check Matumba, he has 11 CS, he's been left alone. Because of that, he's farming really well. And my only problem with this lane on top for Secret is the fact that Yabzor is only level 1, right? He hasn't been soaking experience at all. And when you're a Void Spirit, you really want levels early. So.
But can you just go into recovery there? Like Lone Druid goes jungle and then he can take the top lane? Or is that a little too difficult to farm against the Conqueror and the Phoenix?
No, they will most certainly give him a lane. At one point he just gets a lane and he grabs a couple of last hits there, gets some experience, perhaps a tome. I'm not worried, I'm pretty sure he'll be fine later on.
I suppose that is just the secret way anyway. Build Yapsor up to a proper 3.
If you even remember Puppey, when he started playing Bane, everyone followed, and he did the same thing on the safe lane. They really loved this playstyle, in which the support that's on the safe lane isn't soaking experience at all. You're just playing with the enemy position 4 and zoning him out so that your safe laner farms and gets most out of it.
Well, Puppey? Actually, they don't have any Searing Chains. They've got no second controller on him. And now it's Zai who wants to initiate in. I don't think Puppey really got the message on that. Storm is having a good time. Already 20 CS for him, net worth wise. Pretty good.
They're securing both runes as well. You see this, like on top lane, Nisha is there. On the bottom lane, Puppey got it. So
wow.
He needs to TP.
Gonna force him to TP, but he went to the tier 1 tower. He really needed those charges, but he'll have to take the salve that's coming on the courier. Oh, Morphling. Oh, Nisha jumping straight in. 19 cannot afford to die here. The salve is on cooldown. Trigger. Now he's gonna... now he's gonna salve up, so the TP was on cooldown. Bottom lane too.
Yeah.
More treants. Is that enough damage from that one treant? It is when Vanskor wants to stick around and try and fight. He's got a Fairy Fire available. And he's trying to stand his own ground, so now he Fairy Fires up, but that just feels like a free kill for Zai.
What was that?
Well, it was less questionable than the Queen of Pain Blink from the last series, but that definitely just adds to Zai's kill counter. Now 2-0-1 on the KDA.
Alright.
And Yapsol's having his own fight against the Phoenix too. I think he's waiting for the dive. But Illusion didn't get up the hill, so Yapsol will have the distance. He'll cancel a little bit of the salve.
He's got the Remnant. He doesn't want to use it before the TP comes. Oh, maybe he does.
Oh, can he get around? Yeah, he can get around that. One more attack from Yapsol. If he can get up the hill. No, can't even get up the hill for the Phoenix.
Yeah, some small mistakes from Team Unique and their supports on the side lanes at least. Phoenix on top and Venge down here. I'm not sure what was going through Venge's mind though. That wasn't great. I think maybe Palantimos was about to hit level 4 and he was thinking, I'll bait them in, you'll level up Searing Chains and we get a kill on Zai. But that was so greedy.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Puppey
attack.
returns to the bottom lane. Just hit with the Blight Stone at the beginning, and then they just keep on going in. Even an easy disarm on the Ember Spirit. He'll slide a fist. And now Vanskor cops the damage, and Puppey has Sprout up in a valve. The tree and body blocks him in. Ooh, Zai's angle with the Swashbuckle connecting on the Ember as well. He feels very confident with 7-1 charges up his sleeve, just to get under that tier 1 tower.
They're just pressuring him so hard. December is level 4 versus Matu that almost has his 6. If you look at the net worth as well, Ember is pretty down there. He's actually below the Pango, so they're winning all their lanes quite convincingly.
That's when you want to see like 19 step up. Right now Nisha waveforms in. Has a hell of a lot of damage available to him. And 19 will have to burn the regeneration rune to get back to full.
If you see Nisha, he's constantly farming his side of the jungle as well. He's attacking him aggressively and then he plants this ward here that's on the cliff. So he's farming his jungle and the mid lane. He's maximizing his farming potential.
And definitely means 19 has to go a little bit further out of his way to find the farm he wants.
Bottom lane Vanskor, yeah, that was a quick one.
Blink and you'll miss it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with Vanskor's Venge though. He's dying a bit too much. This is 3 deaths in 7 minutes. You can say you're position 5, it's fine, but those deaths that are fine come late.
They're going after Matumba, and he's going to go into his bear form. Extra help's going to arrive. Nisha jumping in as quick as he possibly can. Puppey will arrive, and this is the extra numbers you can just bring to the fight. A perfect remnant bringing BZZ back once more. He wants the torrent to buy a little bit of space, so he can keep the bear and Nisha out and off his tail. Back under their own vision. Vanscore's got stun off cooldown. Puppey almost got the perfect sprout.
Bottom lane, 19-team, he's making his first rotation.
Storm, yep. Get the jump, get the control. Zai, Vortex pulling back in again. Rolling Thunder was not going to save him. Not in the time it took to cast it.
And that was really good rotation from Storm. He had an option to go top as well, right? And most players would do exactly that. They would go top and try and make some turn fight happen, but instead he rotates bottom because he realizes they have the numbers on top. Gets a really good kill on Zai. One really great thing for Team Unique is the fact that they have these two heroes that are gonna come online any second now. Storm Spirit and Ember Spirit, and they can rotate a lot, but right now I'm looking at their draft and thinking, where does the objective taking capability come from? How do you take buildings? If Ember goes for Vessel and not Desolator, you're never gonna take anything. It's going to be really hard.
Nah, I don't have an answer for you. That's why we wait for the players to do it. I still just want to see Storm Spirit rack up more than 1 kill in 9 minutes, and it's the only kill Unique have managed to claim. A lot of pressure being applied up towards the top. They just want to kill Matumba's bear now. And maybe they can actually claim it. A little bit more damage. Yamsor, Puppey's also arrived. He sprouts up BZZ. Matumba's bear lives on 74 HP. And now we'll see if the heroes can survive. Quick little jump out from Yamsor. Dodges the attack from Vanscore. And Vanscore rooted up, killed up. Moving on to BZZ as the next primary target. And where it is that Entangle Claws, just lock him in place. Now 19 will join the fight after Yamsor. Spirit on spirit action. He'll claim 1 and mop up the treants while he's there.
Maybe he can go for Puppey as well, if he has BZZ to help him out. You can see BZZ is pinging him already. But,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Maybe they will go, let's see.
You need to hit the X, right?
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, and Puppey is just hiding. He's smart enough, he goes back, and they go way too late, so...
Dire's top tower is
now it's just a push into towers.
I'm pretty sure they also didn't have any of the outposts. Both of them were captured by Dire, so they didn't get that extra experience too.
Dire's top tower
it's minute 10, and it's quite important to get that, to get your supports to level 6.
Radiant's bottom.
Right now, both the supports for Unique are just trying to sit in the mid lane. Yamsor and Matumba are the ones there. At least BZZ and 19 are doing some work on top lane, so that's going to be goodbye to the tier 1 tower on the north.
Top tower
yeah, bottom lane as well. Secret is pressuring their tier 1 bottom and tier 1 mid. Yeah, they're sacking their top tier 1, but it's not a big deal. That safe lane tier 1 you kind of have to give away. My biggest issue for Unique right now is the fact that they're really under-leveled on supports. They need to get... Okay, there's the 6 on Phoenix, you got the Tome. Now you have the Egg to work around.
We're going to try and take a fight here in mid lane. Yamsor is already retreating back to the secret line. And pressure being applied by Phoenix. Still feels a little rough. The Remnant not going to catch anything. And the treants from Puppey, the perfect scouters. Very sacrificial, even cut the tree lines. There's nowhere that BZZ can hide that will surprise him. Even Pango Zai ready to jump in around the back. But while all this is going on, Nisha is farming up that shotgun. Not getting involved. Now 700 net worth in front of the number 2.
Such a good defense from Secret, actually, around this tier 1. And they knew that Unique is going to come and try and take it, but just by positioning themselves the way they did, they defended it. They didn't even fight. Just the positioning itself repelled Unique off.
Well, they would be pretty happy to fight. Like, Vlad's is up from Zai. He's looking pretty good. Mask of Madness there for Matumba's bear, and he gets a first hit entangle just for good measure. So now the Remnant can also make sure Ember cannot move away. Oh, that's just that's rough.
That feels bad, man. Getting first hit entangle.
They're gonna kill Puppey on top. Actually, is there enough mana from 19? I got Puppey. I think he even knows it too. Just sit back behind the tier 2 towers and come at me if you want to. You've just lost your tier 1 tower in mid.
They're wasting a lot of time on this top lane as well. But they are waiting some items, and Ember Spirit is dead, so you don't want to do any crazy moves. But man, I'm worried for Team Unique because this draft of theirs is supposed to be very strong right now. This is pretty much their power spike, this 12 to 17 minute mark in which Ember and Storm are online and able to just jump on targets. Bottom lane Illusion.
He just has Icarus dive, but he comes straight back again. And then TP's out, so Yabso couldn't actually hit the Remnant in the right spot.
That was actually really good by Phoenix. What he did is, you can pretty much TP the same second you dive. So he dove and TP'd at the same time. So you come back in the same spot, but the TP is already over. Good joke by him. I'm surprised he's going 2 levels of Icarus dive and not getting Sunray this early on, because they will need it. It's extremely good versus the bear and the morphling. Especially
as I really want to start fighting now. Spirit Vessel is completed on Kunkka, so that was one of the critical items you flagged during the draft. And they're going to try and reveal it with a smoke gank towards mid. Star, what Secret's positioning stopped last time. Storm Spirit, long jump forward onto Lone Druid. As quick as they can, they want to bring him down. A perfect Phoenix Egg combining with the Torrent 2. Nisha comes in, trying to get rid of the Phoenix Egg and the swap away. Almost buying enough time for the egg to pop, but it doesn't happen. And now Team Secret finds Magnesia using Storm Spirit's own ability, trying to get the kill over on the Vanscore. Now, have they actually got enough? Nisha is still affected up by that Spirit Vessel, but they haven't got the kill yet. Another Spirit Vessel charge will go. Kunkka being pushed down the Sprout, but he can't find the kill. Storm Spirit's being controlled up by Pango, who may even just get the solo kill because Swashbuckle's coming back off cooldown. 19's trying to retreat, but the Swashbuckle will be able to connect from Zai. There's still more players losing from Team Secret. Morphling down, Void down.
Yeah, alright, at this point, definitely Team Unique is stronger and they do take a good fight. They do lose the Storm in the end, but I think it's worth it considering you killed Lone Druid and the Morphling. You need to slow them down for as long as possible. But this all looks so wonky from Team Unique. Even that egg, it just gets countered by one single hero on the side of Secret. It's just Nisha Morphling. He has such a big base attack speed that he morphs instantly, just goes into the egg and attacks it, gets it off alone.
Yeah, they don't really have a great control around it, but it's also a level 1 egg.
Yep.
Like, maybe once it's up a little bit higher, the one hero just can't deal with it.
Level 12 is pretty much your biggest power spike on Phoenix, for the early game at least. Level 1 egg is just bad.
Stomp. Hi, Puppey. Zai wants to help out right now. Vance goes nearby. Zai's already into the Rolling Thunder. And just bouncing off rock to rock, hits the Shield Crush. Even hitting with the Wrath of Nature. 19, not feeling a very healthy man. It's all for the Outpost contest.
They're just buying enough time. By the way, Morphling did switch up from the E-Blade. He's going into the Manta. It's kind of alright. I don't think he needs to burst anyone down. The Manta gives you some bonus HP, it bulks you up a little bit, speeds up your farming patterns, but most importantly, you get a way to deal with the Lasso.
Oh, wow. Mid lane, Yabzo's been gone on while Nietzsche has a crack on the bottom room. Good X marks spot into the ship and some extra combination, but Yabzo just astral steps out. It's Zai who moves to the front line and becomes the primary attention via swapping the Ember away from Matumba's Bear. Root after root, and here's another one just for good measure in the BZZ.
They're just so stuck together on the side of Unique. They need to get out on the map a bit more.
The only way they can try and take a fight, they're trying to kill off Lone Druid's Bear. Still 10 armor to get through, and they don't have the damage output. All the extra control, and now it's going to be Team Secret looking for their own attack, rolling, thundering forward. Perfect deletion of that Phoenix, and then into the Vengeful Spirit. Support after support, Sprouter controlled, even the Remnant will find that. Come back to Puppey to get that. And Ember Spirit disarmed, silence, and loses with a sleight of fist. He can spirit himself away out to safety. The Bear is keeping the run going, but he's too far away from the Master. Maybe Pango thought about it. A Swashbuckle was available, but he'll use it to get defensively up the hill and away.
That Rolling Thunder was so good. He hit pretty much every single hero on Team Unique besides Storm, preventing them from escaping properly. But Team Unique, I completely understand them. They're on a clock. They understand that they need to be fighting right now, but it just isn't working. They need to spread up a little bit on the map. They're lacking levels. They need to find them. They need to start farming a bit more because they've been stuck around this mid-tier 1 for the last 5 minutes.
Well, back to that mid-tier 1 you're talking about. This time Puppey will die. Nothing can stop that of the tier 1 tower shall fall.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Or you can do just the opposite, go back towards the mid and take it.
It's the OG way. If at first you don't succeed, run more bodies at it.
Give it 5 more attempts and then it will work. Zai also has a Blink Dagger completed, so getting that Rolling Thunder into the right positions is going to be a bit easier.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah. I like the fact that Palantimus is also going for that Dazzle, so they'll have a lot of minus armor versus the pair, the Vengeful Spirit plus the Dazzle on Ember Spirit, and they need something like that because they have no ways of taking objectives.
Oh, Phoenix. Oh, Nisha was just walking back from the lane underneath the Radiant Observer Ward, and Icarus dived forward into Nisha. Simple kill, BZZ try and juke Zai's Rolling Thunder out. Vensko's gonna swap it, but then in the stolen X-Mark, drags Kunkka straight back once again. Now Morphling, maybe he is gonna go down. Nisha's so low in life, but nah. It's a Morphling. He's good. Pango, maybe not so good, but swashbuckle up as well. One charges galore from all these long fights. Now Palantimus under the tier 2 tower will also fall. Storm Spirit's back home as quick as he possibly can, and Team Secret, I say like these heroes you could just kind of outplay, and this really is a style show from Secret.
There's just one item ahead on every single hero, more or less. If you look at Unique, they have that Vessel completed, which is a big power spike, but besides that and the Kaya on Storm Spirit, they're missing everything. The Desolator isn't completed, Phoenix doesn't have that one single item, not even the Whale that he's building for. Vengeful Spirit obviously can't really contribute way too much besides the auras, so it's even though their draft is centered around these early game engagements, they just don't have the tools to fight properly.
I think VS, who's coming out for a ward mission. Dire Observer Ward's watching him very closely. He doesn't see it though. Sentry Ward is planted. Thinks it's the hill, but now we'll see it on that. Nope, wasn't looking. Really should have seen that Dire Obs, but it's the reason why Team Secret are backing up. Or maybe not. In comes Zai. 3 heroes perfectly hit. Phoenix, he just can't get anything off. 3 Rolling Thunder hits. It's going to be a 4th. Finally, the egg will come, but it comes way too late. The controls are just there galore. Kunkka can't move away from the same place. The egg cracked, and Vanskor trapped in a wall of trees. Even a remnant comes in. This almost feels like the game is completely out of control now. Team Secret have way too much disable, and they're going to go for Roshan.
They have a little bit way too much of everything. Like that Desolator, Mask of Madness on the Bear, the Manta alone on Morphling. I just love the fact that he didn't go for E-Blade, that he realized this, because not only for the Vessel, for the Fire Spirits of Phoenix, if he doesn't hit him after the Manta, Morphling kills the egg alone. That's it, and you saw it in that fight. That egg was in pretty much a good position, but Lone Druid and Morphling in range, the egg is dead. And one thing that I really like having with Phoenix.
Get out, get out. Atos. No, there's a lot of Atos finished over on Puppey. He can't go anywhere.
Yeah. That's 15k ahead, 20 minutes in. Game is hard.
That most definitely is. You know, Secret will just move from one target to the next.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And they push so fast as well. Morphling has the Aegis, the Immortal. He's now going back in for the E-Blade. He knows it's a kill factory. That's a level 7 Vengeful Spirit against a level 12 Void Spirit, the 2 supports.
Yeah, look at the top lane though. While Vengeful is dying. You're losing your access here.
You're going to lose your Phoenix as well. Bottom lane. The Yule Scepter into the Remnant.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
I always love watching like just Zai and Yapsaw combo together. There's so many different hero pairings they're able to do that just have perfect synergy to kill off anyone they want, both in laning as well as into this mid game. And Storm can get rid of the creep wave.
They still have the Carti as well, though. So, and the creep wave from the top lane is pushing in.
Radiant's middle
Do they even
tower
have to
has
go
fallen.
back? Maybe they can wait for Puppey to TP back in. Let's see the item progression. The AC is being built on the laundry. It doesn't matter really. They're 20k.
No.
What item does Team Unique get here to change things? What do they do? There's
They have secret onto their tier 4 towers diving one by one. Like that's that's how they get the items they need. Even the couriers. 19 was sending his up. He's trying desperately. That bloodstone. But yeah, Batumba's already there. Now over towards the Vengeful Spirit underneath that dire observer wall that he didn't see before. Down for the count.
yeah, this is sad. He's on
Radiant's middle tower
the
is
Nisha.
under
He
attack.
fires his off on Phoenix. They can't approach them any longer. What, your Kunkka is buying an Aghanims?
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Good luck. Don't think that'll complete anytime soon. Top Ranks is already gone. Mid Ranks will join it. At least the Bloodstone is now completed on the Storm Spirit, but Ember Spirit gets deleted. Simple
Not the
enough.
Dazzle though. He has the Dazzleator complete.
Yeah, oh, whoopity doo dah, zippy day.
It's for the stats, man. You know when the game ends and you just buy that one good item so that no one can blame you. At least you had it.
Oh, Storm gonna go for his own jump onto the Void Spirit, brings him at least down a little bit lower. The ship's coming in too, but defensive Yule Scepter keeps Yapzor alive. Meanwhile, Nisha is just going ham right in front of the fountain. A triple kill for him, and GG is out at 24 minutes in. And Team Secret having a net worth that is more than the minutes, 27k in 24 minutes. That's a nice start. That is a nice start to your tournament run here at Beyond Epic.
That was sad to watch, really. I don't know. You